Okay, let's try this out. Alright, Rio, I'm gonna run through this recording I have of this match and just try and get my quick thoughts on this because it's easier, hopefully, than trying to write everything down, and hopefully there'll be more to cover doing it this way than if I just like try to tell you what was going on. Alright. Okay, so if I remember, yeah, this plays normally, right? I get Mega, and you get red. This fight, I'm pretty sure went well for you, because I did like 160 damage, or no, you did 160 damage and I did 100. Granted, I had both blues, so I had 100 more stack. But I'm only like 40 stack ahead here. And I bring that up because of what happens next. So I get rail. Then I go to red. Okay, so obviously it's almost 25 seconds. This is like the most like standard time, right, where the first big fight should happen, because red's gonna be up in a second, assuming you didn't delay it, which you didn't. So and because this is Bioplant, you could have been in position like at high ground to do damage on this red. I think you don't have to fight for it because the health, like the stacks are really close and you were kind of out of position. Sorry, I'll pause for this fight. But yeah, I think you could have done damage on that red instead of letting me get it for free here. Okay, so this Mega fight, I know, right, that Mega's up like right now. So I don't have time to take the lift jump. That's why I rocket jump here. And pretty much as soon as I'm on this item, it's okay to try and do damage here, but trying to jump in, trying to like come past this point and jumping towards me, shooting rockets, like you're never going to get the Mega, like you're never going to steal the Mega, so you're basically committing to a fight that you're going to lose, like every time. So, yeah. Okay, so if you died there, I'm pretty sure you spawn at red. Yeah, okay, so you spawned at red. This is an interesting moment. Two things. One, first red, right, was around 30 seconds, or second red was around 30 seconds. So red's up like right now. So what happened is you got red spawn, you went and got shaft, and then you pushed above shaft. Which I think is fine. You took a lot of damage here, but I think you're doing fine, and then you do end up killing me here with that rocket. And it was pretty much a mistake by me to push there. So that worked out, but instead of falling back to the jump pad there, you could have fallen back directly to red. Because I really shouldn't have pushed there anyways. But either way, doesn't matter. Alright, I just heard you at jump pad at red, so that's, I know where you are. Obviously I have like nothing on this spawn. I know Mega's coming up soon. But I'm just gonna try and get this blue, then probably go to pincer, I would assume. Yeah. And I just heard you above shelf. You may have been able to do damage to me there, I'm not sure. But I get both blues. Alright, this Mega should have been yours, 100%. This should have been your Mega. This is just like a timing thing. But, essentially, in Bioplant, you should know that I was out of control, right? Like, I had nothing after you killed me and then took red. So, even if the items are coming up at the same time, because you killed me at red, you should know that I'm stuck on, like, the side of the map that has the two blues and the pincer. So, you can defend both red and Mega by being at Mega, then get Mega, then get red. Also, I would have to look at the timings, but I'm pretty sure they're either synced or red actually came up slightly later. I might be wrong on that though. But either way, you can defend both majors from Mega Room. Okay, yeah, so red was later. I probably had timing on that, or else I wouldn't have trapped like that. Just to go back to that fight at red here. So, this is a trap that, again, like, works really easily for me because I just got 2 blues in Mega. So I actually have a huge stack here already, even though I was just out of control off of spawn. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I guess you could have heard me coming better, but it's whatever. The fight was kind of just rough. That was just a bad spawn anyway. So we'll just, whatever. So red should be first, yeah, okay. So red's 23. Yeah, good poke. I mean, it's a little bit risky, but it is a good poke. That high ground with rockets is pretty strong. Okay, so red's 23, Mega's 45 here. Alright, I heard you lower. I kind of messed that up, but whatever. Alright, so I heard doors, then I heard jump pad. I was expecting you to push on that same ledge again, but again, I'm just going to get red for free here. So now items are like 44, 49. Alright, I just heard you off to the right. I'm going to try to get damage. The reason I dropped there wasn't because I expected you to have rail out. It was just I wanted slow Weeble. But that's a fine angle to hold. Nothing to say, really. Alright, I just heard you get blues. This is actually, because the items are so close together, yeah, this is actually a good time for you to be at red, but you were too far forward. Like, I understand you were able to do damage. Whoops. Oh god, how far back did I just go? Oh shit. No, where was I? Was the 40? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you're here, right? Which is a good position because you're trying to attack this door. But it's a bad position because of the teleport that allows me to get behind you and then get to red faster than you. So a better position to be in would have been where I am right now. Basically, just hold this angle, shooting rockets here, and then if they push, you just drop and go to red, essentially. Or if they do what I did and they take TP, then you just turn around and you spam TP, then drop and take red. But basically, a lot of what was happening in some of our fights was I was able to like get around you because of your position and get to the major item during a fight. So whenever you're like defending an item or defending a room, I mean, obviously you have to think about where are they going to come from and how am I going to do damage, but you also want to think about how do I maintain my position to get to the item before they do. So that's essentially what happened here. And then, yeah, this is just kind of a rough fight. This, by the way, me pushing up those stairs, terrible move. Super greedy. Maybe if I use the Wii Ball there, I could actually make this kill a lot cleaner. But really greedy push by me to just take 100 damage to finish you off when you're 30 HP is really dumb. Alright, this is like a standard rail angle. Standard. I mean, if you really want to push through a rail angle and you have a good feeling that they're holding rail there, you can kind of like jiggle like left and right to try and get them to shoot the rail and miss. But aside from that, you know, yeah, you just have to be careful with those types of shots, especially on a map like Bioplant. Very common. Ooh, okay, so basically my stack is huge now, and I'm gonna guess it was a mistake that you fell here. Like, you didn't mean to fall, but if not, you know, like, just don't ever fall off the ledge there. So I guess Mega's next. I can't believe I missed this rail. It's fine. Okay, I actually didn't have timing on Mega then. Okay. So, okay, next red is 20. So Mega's definitely next. I don't think I have any idea what's going on here, to be honest. And just kind of ran into you. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that because I look pretty lost at this point in the game. Alright, well. I mean, basically I just heard you there and I knew I have a bunch of armor, so I'm just gonna push because I know that red's like... you spawned at red? Okay, this is actually interesting. This kill, right, like I know I have this because I know that you came from red and that red wasn't up, right? So you have like 100 stack here. Now, what's really strange, I go upper here. I go up to this like second story. I probably should have dropped directly no matter what, but I really didn't think that you would spawn at red because I killed you so close to it. As you can see though, because my stack was already so big, you were kind of just screwed by this spawn there. To be fair though, you could have done more damage. One thing about Smoke Weeble in Diabotical is that to remember is that when the enemy comes into a Smoke Weeble, and of course in a situation like this, the person's almost always going to push into the Smoke Weeble because, like, I know you're at red, I know my position is good, and when you're in smoke and Diabotical, like I can still see you, right? So, it's really smoke is like more safe on like this high ground, like it'll defend that, but up close it does almost nothing. So instead of just trying to run through smoke, you should have tried to like shoot me immediately. Like you were probably dead no matter what, but just to do extra damage is... In those situations where you know you're gonna die, you just want to do as much damage as you can. Alright, so I get Mega. Item is obviously it's red first, then Mega. I'm not very good at controlling the blues on pretty much any map. But I mean, obviously you just try to pick them up when I can when I'm in control. I assume there... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I assume there that you spawned... Because I killed you at red, you spawned like at pincer, right? So I know you're going to get like one blue, and that other blue I got is just kind of like lucky. Then I delay red here, just so that I have time to get between Mega and red. I kind of delayed Mega there. I don't think I really needed to. There was really no reason to, other than to just deny it for a bit longer on next cycle. Alright. I think, do I sync the items here? I actually don't know. At this point though, I'm pretty much just running the items and taking no pressure, which, I mean, it's understandable. Right, because you're like, I'm out of control, I'm not winning any fight. But the reason that I would say that you always kind of want to try to do some damage is like situations like this can happen, right? Where you get the shaft push, this pushes me off the platform, and now like I make a huge, you force me to make a gamble. Like, I have two decisions here. I can either, like, once I'm off this platform, I can either just run behind me to red, because I know I still have, like, a lot of health, a lot of armor. But I was kind of frustrated, so I just go for the gamble, which is a pretty bad play, I think. It kind of works out, but only because you, like, fell off the ledge. Now this moment here, right? I'm not really sure what your stack is at because I don't know how many blue armors you got or if you like have any armor. And I have like no armor, right? And I know I only did 100 damage. I'm pretty sure you got the mega in the fight. So I don't drop for this red. I just stay up here and yeah, and get as much damage as I can. Going for 2 rails is greedy. 1 rail is okay. 2 rails is too much. This is just running into each other. Okay. So what's going to happen here, right, is I'm going to get this 50 bubble, then I'm going to spam a rocket because I hear you coming. And as soon as you were, like, super low here, right, like, the fight was close until I pick up the 50 bubble. Now that I have the 50 bubble, even if you hit a rail here, I'm still going to be alive. And you know, you're at, like, 10 HP, so it's easy for me to just get a frag there. It was basically you just went for greed, like a greedy rail there, when you could have fallen back. Here I'm just trying to listen and get a free rocket damage, but none of it works. That's fine. It's a bad rocket by me. Fights like that are tough to call, but I will say that considering that I was able to like clean up the frag that quickly, I'm not really sure if you had the stack to push there. This fight you definitely, well, you had 230 stack. Let me look at this again. I mean, yeah, I'm still at a stack advantage, but it's not much. But to be fair, you probably couldn't run away there, so the last kill is whatever. Yeah, okay. I don't really know what else to say. Aside from, like, the biggest thing was probably that I got a lot of items for free. And a lot of the times that I was, like, catching you, because you said, like, read your mind or whatever, a lot of times I'm catching you is because of sound cues, right? Like, an example that was recent was, like, here at the end, right? Like, I'm listening to your footsteps and trying to get rocket damage. Like, I don't get it here, but I come pretty close. And so, I don't know, like, it just comes with time to understand, like, when you should try to be silent and when you shouldn't. But the easiest way to kind of understand when to be sneaky and stuff is to think as much as you can, or to listen as much as you can to the enemy in every game you play, and sort of learn how to exploit or to take advantage of their sounds. And then you'll get an idea of, like, oh, if I make sound right now, like if I go jumping down this hallway, then he will for sure know that I'm coming and then, like, hit me with rockets, stuff like that. It just comes with time. But anyways, I don't know. I hope this helps or whatever. Yeah. Good luck.